Counseling. Welcome back. Today we're going to answer some questions from YouTube and Instagram. Let's see if I have this. There we go. If you guys are new here, my name is Claudia and this is Katie Counseling. I'm a clinical mental health counseling student. I have done 2 semesters. I'm in my 3rd semester of the program. And yeah, I make videos here on YouTube about topics about this program and about graduate school and things like that. Today I will be answering, again, like I said, questions from you guys from IG and YouTube. I kind of took a bunch of them and put them into this. So, catch me at Katie Counseling on Instagram. Did I already say that? Yeah, I'm there. All right, let's get started. All right, so the first question is the school important? Is the school, so I had a conversation with a subscriber and they asked me, is it important what school I go to? And here's my short and sweet answer. I personally don't think so, because at the end of the day, we're all taking the same exam if you're a clinical mental health counselor, okay? There's probably a little bit of variation in schools, and I feel like that's where you have to pick if you want to be in person, if you want to be fully online, or kind of like my program. It's kind of hybrid because we have to do some Zoom, we have to do residencies here in Fort Myers, you have to do your internships in person and your practicum. So depends on you, but as long as it's KCREP accredited, because by 2025, only KCREP accredited programs will be able to have licensure, I think you're good. And we take, at least in Florida, we take the same exam. I think marriage and family therapists take a similar test, but has like different specific questions about their specialty. I actually talked to somebody that is a specialist in that, and I didn't know that before, so I learned something every day. Okay, second question, question number 2. Fun facts about what I've learned in the program. I feel like the fun fact is you really just have to dive into the knowledge in each class. And when you do that, you'll have like a spectrum of information that you need to do the test, to like get licensed. It's not like one thing that you need to know or something you can really cram for. So I feel like that's the fun fact, because I felt like, oh my God, if I just learned the diagnosis, or if I, you know, sit here and like do all this test prep for 2 years in advance, I'll get it. But no, like you really have to critically think about what you're doing, because this is real people, these are real lives, and you really have to take it, you know, seriously. All right, question number 3. I'm going fast with these. All right. How do I study different than in undergrad? Okay, I get this question a lot. I block off 1 day a week where if I need to do homework, I can do it from the minute I wake up to the minute that I go to sleep. That's not healthy. I usually don't do that, but I always make sure that if anything happens during the week, if I'm sick, if I have to work, if somebody's sick at work, or if anything happens where I have to go out of town, I have to take care of something for my parents, I know that that 1 day I will be getting my work done. And in undergrad, I feel like I didn't really do that. I just kind of went, you know, and then crammed before the deadline. And also, like I said, I do like little snippets of work. I'll sit in the car and I'll listen to something. I'll sit there on my iPad and I'll, you know, scroll through the PowerPoints for our modules. And then I'll watch like YouTube videos about certain topics. And then with all that collective data, I can sit down and do the assignment. All right. So there was a comment that I got that said they think that getting a PhD is better than doing a master's and then a PhD. This is the one thing that our professors always tell us is, do your 2 years of your master's where you can get licensure and you can start working and making money, and then get a PhD, if that's important to you. So, you know, if you have all the money in the world, or if you are able to do it, you can afford it, or you're working and you're okay with being in school for 5 years and not making money from that, that's up to you. I feel like that's a personal preference and how you want to, you know, do your educational journey, I guess, how you want to like go through life, because when you're done, once you're done, you're a psychologist, which you can make more money. So it's kind of up to you. For me, the whole like projected outcome for myself was do the 2 years, get licensed, do some work in this, and then I feel like once you work, you figure out what you enjoy. So if I'm gonna go do a PhD in like more clinical stuff, I want to make sure I really like being a clinical mental health counselor, like doing direct care. What if I get in and I'm like, oh, I really like only doing group therapy, or I want to work in a prison, or I want to just do assessments and be a contracted person that gives assessments, you know? So I kind of want to figure out what I like, and then I can pick a doctorate program that fits what I want to do. So the next question is, how many hours a week do I study? So again, it could be honestly 1 hour a week or 15 hours a week. If I would count up like the amount of energy and time I do every day, I do my work for school for at least a half an hour every day to look over things, to listen to things, to read things. So yeah, I feel like it depends. I feel like the beginning of the week, I just like review things. And it just depends. If we have a big assignment, like I said, I block off that one day and I get it done that one day. That's just what works for me, because I work 5 days a week. And yeah, so I guess it kind of depends. I really honestly can't say. And just a little like what I do. Again, I'm busy. So there's times where I will look at the assignment, see what I need, search out that information, like look it up, do like thorough research on that topic so I know what I'm doing, and just do the assignment. Depends on you guys. It just depends how your life is. It's school. At the end of the day, honestly, you have to get the grade. You need to retain the knowledge. I do. I mean, I do something that pertains to the program every day. If it's over on Instagram, sharing different things, YouTube, watching different things, and then the schoolwork itself, I really do dedicate a lot of time to it. But at the end of the day, guys, get your assignments done. Just get them done. Look at your assignments and see what you need to focus on, because, you know, sometimes they'll give you like 3 chapters to read and it's like a total of like 70 pages. Do you guys really think everybody reads 70 pages? I don't know, you tell me. Comment down below, okay? Alright, so the next, where are we at? The next question is, okay, where can I work as a therapist? There are so many people that talk about this, but you can work in private practice, and you can work for the government, you can work in hospitals. Let me break it down. You can work in private practice depending on, you know, what they specialize in, or it could just be a therapist that does everything, okay? Like you get clients, but a lot of people specialize. So you can work at a eating clinic. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it on here. I don't think we're allowed to say the ED disorder on YouTube. You can work there, and you have clients that are inpatient, you have outpatient clients, you do groups, you do individual therapy, you know, work with people with like bulimia or anorexia nervosa and things like that. You can work in addictions and substance abuse. You can be a addictions counselor. You can work with families. that have a loved one that's in active addiction or that's trying to get sober. You can work in hospitals and psych wards. You can facilitate groups and individual therapy and help for clients. A lot of social workers usually work in hospitals, but you can work in a hospital with a licensed mental health counselor. A lot of people there, anxiety, depression, schizophrenia, bipolar, and things like that. You can work in schools, but I know there's like a different degree that they prefer for people to have. But I think it's just like a school counselor, but I'm not sure if they're like licensed like to diagnose. But yeah, you can work in schools. You can work in colleges. You can work probably for the jails and the prisons in different capacities. I know one of my professors on her free time works in the jail to do like intake and evaluation of people that have been arrested. You can give out assessments, you know. There's different level of assessments with the level of education you have. So yeah, you can learn how to give different assessments. I believe you have to like buy it to know how to do it, but as long as you have like the master's degree, you can buy the assessment and charge people for you to administer it to them. You can be a consultant. You can work with veterans. You can work in I don't know, the government. You can work for the CIA, FBI. You can work with the elderly, geriatric clients, you know, end of life care. So yeah, there's a lot of different things you can do, guys. You can work with a lot of different populations, different types of therapy. Yeah. I'm happy that I knew all those. Do we have any other questions here? Oh, okay, so this is the last question. How many credits am I taking? So usually right now, the way my program is, we have 9 credits and then a residency twice a year. So my first 2 semesters was only, the first semester was 9 credits. The second one was supposed to be 12 credits, but I didn't go to residency, so again it was 9 credits. This semester is 9 credits plus a 3-credit residency, so it's 12 credits. I filled out my scholarship wrong. Gotta fix it. Okay, so yeah, it's usually that many credits. For me, it's 3 classes every 4 months, plus a residency, which is only 3 days. It's like a weekend. Alright guys, that is all for questions that you guys submitted to me. Please don't hesitate to always comment down below or leave me your questions over on Instagram at KD Counseling. I love talking to you guys and answering all the questions that you guys have. Please like and sub. Follow me at KD Counseling over on Insta. I will see you Sunday.